Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. It's game one of the National League Division Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's game one of the NL Division Series. Next. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Colorado. Second baseman, number 15.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
In the second spot,
in is Gerardo Parra.
Fielder number 11, Gerardo Parra.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Aledmus Diaz will be next. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Full count now, 3-2. On the ground up the middle. Russell has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Second baseman, Aledmus Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. The 2-0 on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. There to get it is right. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Digging in, Matt Olson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Edwin Encarnacion now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. In now, Kendrys Morales, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that misses for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Porcello sets. 2-1 on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Yonhervis Solarte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Charlie Blackmon.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Hit to first, and he is out on the tag. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
David Dahl.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changed.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit on the ground to third. Throw by right is in time for out number 1. Here's Jordy Mercer now.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Mercer.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one's down to third. Wright's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Grounded to right at third. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side. Digging in now, Addison Russell. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Line to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Third baseman, number 6.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morales in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Pilar will get there, and he put. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Olson.
He leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single in his first try. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Kendrys Morales. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
No one out with a runner at second. And there's the 4th wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Yonhervis Solarte. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Curtis Granderson is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I said, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Joe Kelly is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Ready once again, Kevin Pilar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready for another shot now, Aledmus Diaz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Aledmus Diaz.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Merrifield is there, and he puts it away. In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder number 11, Gerardo Parra.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Edwin Encarnacion now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Digging in, Kendrys Morales. Couple of walks for him thus far. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
David
couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez is there for it. 1 away.
Up next
standing in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hayward.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready now, Addison Russell. He singled his last time up.
Russell.
To short, hit hard. Mercer is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Curtis Granderson.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 55.
Russell Martin now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 home to Martin. And there's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Jordy Mercer comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Number 11.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Last time through was a base hit. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he's safe. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for nothing. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Third baseman, number 6.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Olson has it in his tracks. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit-by-pitch.
The batter, number 15, second base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Whit Merrifield comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners off for second. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gerardo Parra is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Olson.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Ready once again, Edwin
hitter,
Encarnacion.
Edwin
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Wade Davis
please.
gets the call to
Now
pitch
pitching
here,
for
and
the
he'll try to
Rockies,
sort this mess
number
out.
71.
He's going to try to at least eat
Wade
a couple of innings for his
Davis.
guys. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. In there at the knees, strike one. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. First delivery to him on the way. Kendrys Morales comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Parra ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ryan Merritt gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down. It is Curtis Granderson. He's got an RBI despite Teoscar Hernandez, who will come on as a pinch hitter.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Into the windup and the pitch. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Russell Martin now. They'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Pillar. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Gloved by Wright. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball
Leading
game.
off for the Rockies, shortstop Addison.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, David Wright. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Olsen is there as he tucks this one away, and you always like to set down a guy like Wright on one pitch.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
The batter, number
Into the
15,
windup and the pitch.
Quick, Merrifield.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Throw into second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. In is Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Parra.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Softly hit out to short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Striding into the box, Matt Olson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Parra moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Parra's throw comes in too late. He's already in safely at third.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he had a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Here's Kendrys Morales. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in the switch
Third
hitter,
baseman,
Yonhervis Solarte.
Yonhervis
On the night, he's 2 for
Solarte.
4 with a pair of singles. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Salvador.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Solarte is there. 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hayward.
Lying to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. At the plate, Addison Russell has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Mercer has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Colorado Rockies. Game 3 of the NLDS next. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 11.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Merrifield. He's got it one away. Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Merrifield is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. And this is fouled straight back. We're just underway here in Denver. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. And no one will get this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
When you talk about fighting, he's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Edwin Encarnacion would be next. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Russell is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Second.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Solarte has room in foul territory, and they can't run it down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Garcia ready, the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, to hold up on, nice job.
Pillar is under it, and he makes. In now, Edwin Encarnacion.
Leading
A
off for
matchup with
Toronto,
John Lester now to
first
lead
baseman
off
number
the inning.
10, Edwin Encarnacion.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Jan Hervis
Solarte is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
batting sixth, the
Russell
catcher, number
Martin now.
55.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in the good hitters count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Gonzalez for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Olsen. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Third baseman, David Wright.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You know, he's really pitching well in this game. All you got to do is look at the swings they're taking. He's got guys out in front. He's got them guessing. He's coming up with some ugly swings from the opponent. He's looking good. That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next. Here's Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. Hayward rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Settling in now, Gerardo Parra. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. Diaz picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 now from Lester. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 8.
Into the box
Right
now,
fielder.
Matt Olson.
Matt
First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hara moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The pitcher, Jaime Garcia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And the runner back safely. From the stretch, the cutter runs outside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Runners off for second. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Right in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. From the stretch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Into the box now, John Lester. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
John Lester.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Shot back up the middle. Pillar is there, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pillar. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jordy Mercer.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0 now from Lester. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Parra has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he takes ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready now, Guilherme Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. At the plate, Russell Martin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
1-1 on its way from Lester. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this will be fouled away. From the stretch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. At the plate, Matt Olson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that misses inside, 1-0.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Right is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Olson going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's 0 for 1. And they just don't want any part of Wright at the plate, so he'll reach first via the intentional walk.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding in, Jason Hayward. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Number 11.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Roberto Perez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. Now at the plate, Jaime Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jaime Garcia.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Outside and low. 3-0. Jordy Mercer waits on deck. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Ready once again, Jordy Mercer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now Lester deals the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now they've got him picked off. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball. right down the middle for a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. And late reactions, and they got him. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to harm. Into the box, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, John Lester.
Ryan McMahon is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Ryan McMahon.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hernandez is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Russell is there for it. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yangervis Solarte. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another shot now to Oscar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Salvador.
Catcher, Salvador.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but
oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Digging into again, David Wright comes into this at Ken Giles. Takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Throw won't get him. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he's set down, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Addison Russell.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
with the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. He's set and the pitch. David Dahl comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Now at the plate, Chad Green. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Rafael Noah will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. Set and the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Matt Olson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Russell is there for it. One down. Standing in, number 39. He's newly entered. Kendrys Morales will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Morales.
Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Grounded to third. There to get it is right. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Hunter Green gets the call from
pitching for Toronto.
into the box.
13.
Whit Merrifield.
Hunter Green.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pillar ranging back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Mercer has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Hernandez posts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jordy Mercer now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here it comes on 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. To short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
First baseman
Edwin Encarnacion now. A couple of walks for him thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he didn't want to chase it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Wright. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. So they'll go to the bullpen. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Hit in the air to center field. Pilar's there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for Joe Biagini answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Now in the box, Yonhervis Solarte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is under it. 1 away. Russell Martin now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Dahl is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Now to the plate, Oscar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Russell has it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Game 5 of the NL Division Series comes your way next. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, left fielder.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. A windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. One down. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Heading out towards shallow right. Olsen has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off for the Jays, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Jordy Mercer.
Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 down. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Softly hit toward the hole. Encarnacion moving to his right, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. He's running towards second. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, Addison Russell. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag and the inning. Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Hit back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Russell Martin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Third baseman, number 6.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Olson sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that misses 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Matt Olson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Olson.
Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. Russell ranging to his right. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Smoke toward third. Gloved by right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Pillar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
Ready now, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. So striding forward now, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Russell.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So digging in now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he is out on. Here's Jordy Mercer now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Dahl is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dahl is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder,
and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Olsen is there, 1 away. With Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pilar. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Mercer to his left. He's there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Kendrys Morales.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in now, Hervis Solarte. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Russell. Throw gets him. 2 down. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit on the ground to short. Russell's got it from deep in the hole. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The relay, and he's safe. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Ryan Tepera takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For the Blue Jays, number 32.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Villar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Left fielder, Teoscar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Dahl is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jordy Mercer would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in once again, Jordy Mercer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, David Wright. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. To his right, Solarte. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready once again, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Encarnacion is there, and he puts it. Ready for another shot now. Aledmus Diaz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero. so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
First baseman, number 10.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dahl over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And now the Blue Jays.
Salvador Perez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Charlie Blackmon.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
That's the exact pitch he wants him to swing at. That ball down in the zone. Double play situation. That's where you get that double play ball. You got to know how he's going to try to go after you in all situations.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Charlie Blackmon goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Jason Hayward will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 23, Jason Hayward.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for Joe Biagini. Takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. A tag for 1. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Yohannes Solarte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Yohannes Solarte.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base. 3-1. Here it is. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Lawrence.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays, number 13, Lawrence Gurriel.
Chris Sale enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Under it is Parr, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Left side. There to get it is right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman, number
Here's
6.
the third baseman, David Wright. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. 2 gone. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Diaz brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves. Here's Jordy Mercer now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dahl is there. 1 away. Digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Scorched to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Russell. And the Rockies have more baseball to play. They're headed to the National League Championship Series. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.